It is time to watch History of the World. It should be interesting. I know it's a low loading screen. Now, I am pretty uncultured, as you all know, and I've never seen this. So let's have a look at this, shall we? Let's have a look at History of the World, I guess. Hmm. Never seen this, but this should be interesting. Hmm.
Hi, you're on a rock.
Jesus, okay, that pink screen?
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you.
How did this happen?
A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I
No?
said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
Okay.
Forget this. I want to be
Okay. Okay.
something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh,
Whoa. Epileptic warning, maybe?
I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of?
Quirks and stuff.
Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about a jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to
Electron? Yes.
join in but can't because it's still too... Great news, the protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together.
It's a star.
New shit just got made.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of shit. Lots and lots of shit. Hmm. This is quite accurate so far, but in a very comedic sense.
Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit.
Doesn't that make black holes? Cause welcome to quiz making shit. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, black holes can come from really, really big stars, depending how strong the gravity is. But yes.
Stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit.
Space dust.
Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into.
Even crazier space dust.
So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it kind of made a mess, which is now... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert.
That's land.
There's life in the ocean. What?
Something's alive in the ocean.
Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from...
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how it started. Like, we eat, or like small creatures like this, they eat like radioactive shit. If I remember correctly.
gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever.
Mind you, Chad, she loves science and all this stuff. That's why she's so focused. Yes, I'm very focused on this. Like, it is funny, but I hope it gets funnier. At least I heard it gets really funny the longer you watch it. So it's quite interesting.
Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean?
Now you can eat sunlight.
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food.
Taste the sun.
Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish.
It's the Cambrian explosion.
Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay.
All right, because the atmosphere is not like thick enough at this time. Yeah, like there's very little atmosphere, if maybe non-existent at this time. So there's just no blanket. Yeah, I guess it's the word. There's a blanket now. Okay, so there's no blanket at the time, and now there is. That's why we don't get disintegrated from the sun. But space do play a big part of it too, because the longer time goes, the less molecules and atoms are at space, because all the planets are already crumbling up, like Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, so on, so forth. Like they cobble up everything already, and comes the solar system, cause the gravity of the sun can like rotates and shit. It gets into so much detail. I don't have time for that, but yeah. And trust me, if there is like molecules all the way from the sun that connects to Earth, we would die from the sound alone. Like the sun is so loud, we would die from it. Our brain will explode from the sound. It's insane. So thank you, space, for no molecules between the sun and Earth. Thank fuck for that. We would have died.
Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish. Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me.
Bye bye, ocean.
And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh, fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding. Here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor.
And the dinosaurs are gone.
It's mammal time. Here come the mammals.
Is that a theory, or is that actually a thing that we found out? That the meteor destroyed the whole dinosaur? Is that like an actual fact? Because I didn't look it up. It's an actual fact? Okay. Because land doesn't just come from volcanoes, it also comes from meteors as well that hits Earth. So, yeah.
Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different things.
That's a human person.
And now they're everywhere. Almost.
Ice Age.
What? You can walk over here? Cool.
Not anymore.
Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it. Time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping.
Guess what happens next?
More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales.
And then society appears. If I remember correctly, this is a time when society becomes a thing? I don't remember.
You need houses for people
I think.
to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power.
Society.
I was right. And that's when society happens. Ah, it's so fucked up how society is right now, seriously.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing
Bronze.
made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what?
Egypt.
Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also,
China.
and did I mention
Indus River Valley Civilization.
In Egypt, China, Indus River Valley, North Chico. Okay.
Chico.
the Middle East is getting more complicated? Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses.
Greeks.
Ah, look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone?
China. New Orion. rivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something.
Okay.
And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff.
You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze
Yup. Yup.
Age collapse.
Now the Phoenicians can get down to business.
Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel.
And they believe in God.
Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's
I'm a god. No one else is god. Don't make fun of my name. You can take Saturdays off. Do what your parents say. Don't murder anyone. Don't get too sexy. Don't rob anyone. Don't lie about people in court. Don't want to do anything of the things I just told you not to do. Well, do you have a religion? The cult of Oni. Cult of Egg. True.
Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median.
It's the Persian Empire.
Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this.
True. In some cases, true. Yeah.
Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea.
That's Alexander the Great, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Because his name is still known to this day. You're correct? Yeah, Alexander the Great, yeah.
It was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of
Alexander the Dead.
the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye.
Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India.
But what about this part? That's the
Tamil Kings? Okay, in the end, didn't this part become all of India and this bottom island over here is Shangri-La? No. Sri Lanka, sorry. Isn't this like Sri Lanka? I think it's Sri Lanka. Because right now, like most of India is Hinduism. And Sri Lanka is Buddhism, if I remember correctly.
Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings?
Merchants probably. And
But remember, please correct me if I'm wrong.
they've got spices.
Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here,
Have good morals, go with the flow, fuck you, obey the law. Yeah.
out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. One
Fucking great! I love this.
silk, now you can buy it from China. They just made a
Brand new road to the world.
or you can
Get their own water.
sick new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
China's whole again.
And then it broke again.
Broken.
I was right. I remember this because China was whole at once in history and then it broke apart again. Yeah, I do remember this part of history. I do remember.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels,
Hell yeah, now we got business.
said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold. And slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering...
Is loving Jesus legal yet?
No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall.
It's the golden age of India.
There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in
Okay.
Rome?
Barbarians.
What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine, but it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name.
The Mayans have figured out the stars.
Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China?
Back together.
How's those trading kingdoms?
Oh, it's back together again? Okay. I think it'll break again, though. China is always breaking apart again.
And there's more of them.
Korea.
Or they break many times. China has had so many civil wars? Oh yeah, they had plenty of civil wars.
Has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom, it's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman
Well, okay, so far, the only thing I'm kind of questioning, it's not that I like or dislike, I'm questioning, is if you are a different religion and you are in love with an Islam or Muslim, why do you have to convert a religion to Islamic? Why not just have a person be separate between, like you know, a Christian and a Muslim? Like, I don't understand why you need to convert to marry, but I'm not going to question too much into it. I'm not into those things. It's just something I have questions about. Like, why? You know, like, just why? You can summarize all of China history as it's China and it's broken again. Pretty much.
Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's...
New kingdoms all over Europe.
I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the
Islamic golden age.
Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other...
Yeah, I don't understand. Why don't you name this Greenland and this is Iceland? There's more ice here than there is over here. It's insane. I can't be wrong on that, though. I can't be wrong on that. But still, it's... Yeah. It's the joke? Yes, I know. But it's still a thing. It's still a thing. But Greenland now is part of America. So, yeah.
They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so.
They did it on purpose? Good to know. I didn't know that. Okay, so they... Okay.
Said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's the Seljuk Turks.
Said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't.
The Vikings were literally pranking everyone? Okay. Yeah, they wanted the smart people in the nice place and not so smart on the poor in other places? Good to know.
Exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade.
Crusade.
They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans.
Hello, Toltecs.
Goodbye, Toltecs.
Hello, Mississippi.
Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and
Vietnam unconquered itself? Okay.
Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China
Shogunate.
just invented bombs and typing, and the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in.
So back in the olden days, it's all about conquering and killing people and civil war and showing off how much gold you have and more killing. I'm glad it's a lot more peaceful than it used to be. Jesus Christ. And the fact that people want to go back to 1950s where they never experienced 1950s before to be a good thing? Like, what? No. 1950s were terrible. Sorry, but 1950s were terrible.
Later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands.
That's Indonesia.
It's the Mahajapit. Mahajapit. Mapajahit. Mahapajit. Mapajahit. Majapahit.
Majapahit? Okay.
Oh, Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal. Spiceless.
Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
True, because this part here is not even dug yet. That is why ferries can't go around here. Like long time ago, like in the 1800s or something. So now that they digged it, I think it's 18 or 1900s. There are a couple of people that start to dig this place and creates like place for boats to go to. So it's like a shortcut. But unfortunately, there's pirates here and here. There's pirates in Africa. They're fucking everywhere. Like Jesus.
Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca Empire.
True. To
decide who gets which half of.
True. The Spain and Portugal were fighting for which part of the world is theirs. They've been fighting all over it, if I remember correctly.
The world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe.
I saw that in Shogun series. I'm not sure if Shogun series is accurate, but it is kind of fictional, if I remember correctly. At least the story-wise, I think. But when it comes to conquering the land, Japan was believed... Well, not Japanese people, but Spain believed that Japan belongs to them. If I remember correctly, they believe it belongs to them. So... yeah, it wasn't very good back in the days. It wasn't very good.
Go invade India or something. Persia.
But remember, I can be wrong, so please keep that in mind. My headphones, please. Thank you.
Just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit.
True.
First guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's
true. Sorry, that's my computer. Sorry.
bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation.
Fuck the church? No, the church is okay. Yeah.
You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible? Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway.
Sugar.
Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on
Yep. Yep.
Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically Ohio.
Yeah, that was kind of funny part. Like, I know this is more like the neighbor joke thing. It's just a neighbor joke thing, but I think a lot of people in Europe, in all countries, still hates France in a joking way. We don't actually hate France. We just say we hate France because funny. You know, I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but I mean, that's how we see it. I mean, that's how I see it too. I live in the UK. Do I hate France? Jokingly, yes. Seriously, no. I don't hate France completely. It's more like a joking thing, so keep that in mind. They kind of saved themselves with Expedition 3033. A game. 100% agree. Hey, there is a French woman in Warhammer. What the fuck? Sorry, in Warframe. There is a French girl called Marie, a romance partner in Warframe. She has thick fucking ass. I'm romancing her. But I'm closer kind of into the Oregon guy, the blue guy. He's kind of hot. Also, the voice actor is hot. So, yeah, there is that.
Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a religion.
Isn't that... I can't think of religion out of this. Isn't this, aren't we close to French Revolution at this point? I don't remember. I don't know, because it's just in such a bad place. Like, a French Revolution was insane. Yeah? That is the reference there? Yeah. Like, this part right here is literally French Revolution. They went, like, so according to this, they went broke trying to help the British to get more money. And then, boom. French Revolution. Very nice.
And cut his head off. You could make a religion. No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island.
But he came back.
Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make
Many different types of machines.
And opium. Didn't opium came from the Britain? Opium came from Britain, right? Or did it came from somewhere else? I don't remember. China? Okay. Okay, so I am totally wrong. Thank you for correcting me. So opium came from China. Okay.
Factories with machines in them so they can make a lot of products real fast.
Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked.
Yes, I was right. I was kind of right. It came from China, but Britain forces Chinese people to get addicted to opium long time ago. Okay. Fair enough. But it was Britain that was the big consumer? Yeah. No wonder why a lot of British people look so grumpy these days. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
Worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the
Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now.
Yeah, the effect of Kazakhstan right now, from what the British Empire did long time ago, is still in effect to this day. Like, it's insane. It hasn't got resolved from the effect that what Britons have done to I think, Kazakhstan?
That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
I just sent you a message through fax machine. Yeah.
Technology is about to go crazy.
The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided, and then they continued.
Yeah, I think in America there is a northern, like a North versus South war, where the South thinks that slavery is fine, but the North thinks the slavery is not good, and they fight over it. I think Britain isn't responsible for everything bad in the world, just most of it. Correct? Yes, correct. The Civil War. Yeah, the Civil War between the North and the South, whether if slavery was good or bad. It's kind of insane. It's kind of fucking insane. Especially black slavery is a long time ago. Oh my god, I feel so bad for black people back in the day. I feel so bad for them. I still feel bad for them now because that effect, more on the emotional level than physical level, is still there. Like, there's a lot of American people that I know of still treats black people like secondary human rates. And no, people are people, regardless of skin color. So it's kind of insane to see the history of this, if I'll be honest. It's pretty insane.
Manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France.
Wait,
Rape Africa, said Europe,
that ASMR.
scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia.
God damn it.
Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The
Yeah.
United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
Hawaii, Cuba.
Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the two oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so... connecting the two oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go.
True.
China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Communism in the Soviet Union.
The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the
Jewish people a place to live.
Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire.
Except Turkey, Turkey makes a brand new Turkey.
And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of
Jesus Christ. It's like, it is funnier, but it's also getting worse.
control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him.
That's World War II.
Bonus round.
Yeah, but not only that, I feel America also had a war with the Soviet Union due to communism. I am sure there's more than that, but I watched Oppenheimer, at least the movie, and it is very accurate, you know? That's the Cold War? That's after World War II? The Cold War, yeah. So that's when, yeah, America is still in war, having a Cold War with the Soviet Union. Yeah.
Round Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him.
Yeah. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah, that's one of my great grandparents were they died in Hiroshima. Because I have family in Japan as well. I'm a mix of three. British, Japan, and Thai. I do have families in Japan. And yeah, most of them died in Hiroshima, unfortunately. I never got to meet them though, but I would like to one day. Never touch our boat.
Let's unite all the nations and have some
World peace.
Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, two Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
Sight, they both get angrier.
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China.
Oh God. Isn't there like a recent news where a new Japanese prime minister, the female, the woman prime minister? I know she's not a good prime minister. I know she's not good according to people, but didn't recently she spoke about Taiwan and Chinese is willing to cut off her head? Like China actually said they want to cut off her head because the Japanese prime minister talked about Taiwan or something. Yeah, it's kind of weird right now. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, but you can look it up. This is like very recent news.
There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea.
Yeah, North and South. Yeah, they both are really bad right now. South Korea is really bad right now. Really bad.
Nobody wins.
They're in a really bad states. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about like the government and politics. They're in a really bad state right now.
Then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the two global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't
Jesus, there's just so many countries. During back that USSR fucked all of the satellite countries.
tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's
Yeah, Britain's a little bit too proud with their currencies, and I guess that's fine, I suppose.
check the mail.
But I mean, there must be a history to it.
Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. But the way how it's the way how it's the way how it's produced here is funny.
Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Let's save the planet,
Yeah.
said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Good video. I like that video. That's a good fucking video. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That's awesome. What a good fucking video. I like how it turns, a lot of bad shit around about the world and a lot of fascinating things into a comedy. It makes it bearable to watch. I like that. That's really, really good.